Hello, I'm Carrie and I am back with another collective reading. This time we are just getting the answer to what we need to know. Basically, just what's going on, what do we need to know? First, I just want to start by saying thank you so much for liking, subscribing. Thank you for your comments. I really appreciate that. And I just want to get started here. So I already pulled the spread. And this message, it seems so very simple, but let's go through it. First, we've got the sun and happy family over here. I'm like, okay, positive beginning. But the sun and happy family, they're all like to me, they're your wishes come true. They're your dreams. And because I see it here at the beginning of the reading, I just kind of feel like it's like hold those things in your mind. What is it that you really, really, really desire? Like, what is your version of a happy? What is your version of a happy family? And it might not even be like you living in a house with your spouse and children. Your version of a happy family might be like being surrounded by all of your friends, all the people you love so much, and maybe you like performing something for them or showing them something, or like maybe your version is like being successful in some way, maybe financially successful, or if you're an artist, artistically successful. Maybe you want your name to be known in whatever sphere it is that you work in. Another thing could be like you just want peace and quiet. That's your version. Like you already got everything you need, but man, if you had some peace, maybe it was nice and quiet. Maybe if it wasn't like so much chaos in your life, that would be your version of happy family. But I just kind of feel like whatever it is that is your version of happy family, hold on to that and envision that as we are talking about this reading. So we've got the seventh chakra, Archangel Uriel here, being clarified by storm warning. This is interesting because the seventh chakra is your crown chakra. That's where you get all the information and inspiration. And if you believe in downloads from the angelic realm, that's where you would get your downloads. And because it's being clarified by storm warning, right now is a great time for you to hold your dream come true in your mind, and then to like receive the inspiration on how to achieve that. Like when I say it's a great time, I feel like even if you don't hold it in your mind, you're gonna be getting some information. You could even be seeing like on the outside of you, like you can be seeing other people achieving that. You can be like turn on the TV and it's like, I want to be a writer, and look at this person who I admire as a writer. Look at them showing up on my TV. This is the exact type of thing that I would like to write, and they're getting an award right now for the things that they're writing. Like you could be seeing that happening on the outside of you. You can even be having dreams about this. You can be because I feel like storm warning is like something actually occurring that's outside of you again. This is the Tower card. It can be something that you thought was a problem just not being a problem anymore. Maybe again, if we go back to the writer thing, you were thinking about publishing, but you don't know how to publish. You don't understand where to publish, or you don't know anything about publishing. But maybe you found some kind of resource for you that basically is a step by step to publishing. Or you have a friend who was like, "Hey, you have a book you want to publish, right? I was in contact with one of my friends, and they told me that they can put me in touch with such and such who can publish this for you." Like it's just gonna be made easy. Basically, there's just gonna be a path that opens up for you, I feel. And the thing about this is, I don't know if you guys have been like pursuing your dreams for a while, but I have. I've been pursuing my dreams for a long time. And I feel like after you've done it for a while, you can kind of get jaded when you're not, like, if you don't have that immediate success, or if things don't turn out the way that you wanted them to turn out, you can kind of get jaded in that, and you can kind of feel like, oh, it's never going to happen for me. And I think it can kind of put you in this position of failure, and you're just like not, when people come and tell you and like try to say, oh, all you got to do is this. Oh, that's your dream. All you got to do is that. Well, that's easier. Do it. Like you're no longer thinking that way anymore. And so when maybe these opportunities come to you, or these thoughts come to you, you turn them down and you're like, yeah, whatever, because I already tried that. Or why would this work when that thing that I tried already didn't work? And why would it work now when, I've tried so long and it didn't work? Like you can literally just be down on yourself. Even if you're somebody like me who posts to YouTube and has a channel, you can be like, you know what? I only have 5 people looking at my videos. Why would I continue to post? And, why would I think that this video is going to be any different? And I'm here today to tell you, like, being attached to those types of thoughts is the type of thing that's holding you back. It's holding you back from, like, say about the posting. You're not going to post as often if you feel like the posting that you're doing is not important, or if it doesn't mean anything. You won't try as hard. You won't put your work out there. You won't talk about it, etc. I feel like that kind of holds you back from succeeding because of your belief system. And what we need to know right now is it's time to detach from those beliefs. Like, we don't need to allow those to run us anymore. Yes, pain has happened in the past. Heartbreak has happened in the past. If this has to do with a relationship, you might have gotten off of the dating apps. You might not even like try to approach people out in public anymore, or at work, or wherever it is that you see people most often, even at concerts and stuff. You might be like, no, because I already know what it's gonna be. I'm resigned to being alone. Like, you could be having those thoughts, and yeah, it's just like detach yourself from those things. Like, even the ways, even your way of being, because sometimes I feel like we don't even see consciously what we're doing. But if there's like opportunities that are coming towards you, you can literally like sabotage those opportunities because of your belief system, because you're so attached to the belief that I'm a failure, I'm not good enough, my work isn't excellent. Like, you are attached to those things, and so those are the outcomes that you're going to go towards, instead of, hey, actually this person that's showing up in my life, they are everything that I've ever wanted. Maybe I should give this a try. Or this job that's showing up in my life, it is what I've wanted. Why don't I apply for it and see if I can get the job or not, instead of just staying with my old job that I know I don't like. Or even when it comes to like financial goals or business goals, you might not feel like you're able to achieve those things. And if you don't feel like that, then you're not going to make the changes, the necessary changes to your spending, or to your routine or habits to like make those goals. So I feel like you're going to be enlightened on those things. Like, something's going to be shown to you to help you understand, like, hey, this is what's holding you back from your goals. And because you now know and understand, you have a choice to make. Am I going to make a change here, or am I going to continue going forward on the same old way? But the advice is to move forward. It says the temple path. And sometimes when I think about temple path, I think of it as like the highest path possible. Like, the best thing to do when it comes to your life, making the best decisions. And in order to make those best decisions, you're going to have to be in alignment with the part of you who is here in this sun, like the part of you who still believes like, hey, I can make it, or hey, this goal of mine to create this type of art, it is not a far-fetched goal. It just might take some time. It might take some expertise. It might take some learning, like for you to kind of basically be on your side, fully on your side as you're walking forward in life. That's the temple path. You being in alignment with yourself, and that's going to lead you to this cornucopia. And to me, cornucopia is just like a really full and blessed life. A life full of the things that you love. A life full, not only doing the things that you love, but being around the people that you love. Eating the types of food you want to eat. Wearing the clothes you want to wear. Like, I don't know. Just think about the most fun, full, expansive life you can live. Being able to travel where you want to travel. It's not just about money. It's not just about things, but it's about the quality of life you're able to live. And I wanted to go ahead and pull some cards of advice to figure out how to get there. Like, I do feel like we're getting this information like into our brains. It's hammered into our brains. Again, it is the new year, so maybe this is what we're thinking about anyway. Our goals, the things that we want to achieve, how we want our life to look like. And I really just feel like we're getting information on how to make that happen. You get these cards of clarification, of advice. We have contract, financial constraints, deceit, and door to romance. Wow. The contract is you, the contract that you've written for yourself. Like, this is what I want. This is my end goal. This is what I want my life, my balanced, beautiful, perfect life to look like. My life that's romanticized, I like to say. Because it's cool to live a life where we do the same thing every day, and we get, we put A in, we get B out. Like, same thing, same routine. or we live a life that is like so filled with joy. And it can literally be that same routine life, but we wake up and we're in the home that we love. We've got the furnishings that we love, the art on the walls that we love. We're surrounded by the people that we love. You know, we're eating the foods that we love. We're thinking amazing thoughts because we are thinking about things that we love. Like, think about that, other than like, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Like, this to me is your ideal life. That's that contract. That's what you're looking for. And then we've got financial constraints, deceit, and door to romance. Like, these two cards, they look a little bit scary. What? Financial constraints, deceit. But I kind of feel like it's just saying like this is the end of the road, like the end of this thinking. This is all about lack. Sometimes we think that we can't do something because we don't have enough money or we don't have the resources. I don't have the connections. I don't have the same, you know, my dad didn't make billions of dollars like their dad did. They're so successful because of that. Like, no, I feel like this is kind of opening your eyes and showing you like this is your lack thinking. You're thinking that you got to do the thing that you have to do the thing the same way that that other person has done the thing, but that's not true. Like, you're looking at all the things you don't have and you're not paying any attention to the things that you do have. What do you have? What can you do? How can you start? You know, that kind of thinking. It's kind of like a way of changing your thinking. And it's so funny because this has money. Like, both of these are about money. But I don't feel like this is about money. It's just about worth and lack and like the mentality that you have surrounding that. So that could be one of the things to like look on or pay attention to, because this is the advice. It's saying, you know, in order to get the things you want, don't look at what you don't have. Keep your eye on what it is that you do want and find your special, unique path in getting there. Your special, unique path is not going to be the same way those other people did. If you're thinking about somebody whose parents gave them a loan, if you're thinking about somebody who has all these connections or who's got millions of followers, or etc., like, no, you're going to do yours differently in a special way and really be thinking about and paying attention to the things that you do have and the skills that you do have and how you can use those, how you've been using them, how can you make them better, how can you add to that, how can you step outside of your comfort zone and do a little bit more. That's the type of things that would be beneficial for you to be thinking about and not be focusing on what you don't have and what everybody else has. Like, this is kind of like a avarice. What is avarice? Envy card. And then we've got door to romance. That's that romantic life I was talking about. Yes, it could be love, but I really feel like literally waking up every day in the place that you want to be, doing what you want to be doing. Everything in your life is like beautifully put together because you beautifully put it together yourself. Like, that kind of energy of you, like, just making your life so special. That door to romance is going to come through you really being on the same page with yourself. You and yourself being like, hey, this is what I want to do, and I'm going to keep moving forward until I get it. So for me, this is what I want to do. I want to do these readings. I'm going to keep posting these readings until I get it, until, you know, until I find my community, until I find my people. That kind of energy. Like, just keep going. Don't really pay attention to what other people are doing. Don't pay attention to how many followers, how many likes, how much money. Like, don't pay attention to that. Pay attention to your joy, the things that bring you so much happiness. That type of energy. Like, if you already had made it, how would your day look like? Would you be spending the day worrying about X, Y, and Z? Or would you be spending your day excited, happy? Like, hey, I'm going to post today. Or, hey, I might go to the beach today. I'm going to hang out with my friends. Or I'm going to go work on this job that I absolutely love working on, that I work so hard to get to. Like, that's the kind of energy that you would be expected to bring now, not later when it's already done. Bring it now. Like, if you want to be in that energy later, this is the energy that you would be starting with. I'm so appreciative to be here. I am so excited to show up in this way, and I'm glad that I'm working on my journey to get there. I'm not going to wait until I've gotten there to be happy about it. I'm not going to wait till I've gotten there to like be on my own side. I'm going to be on my own side now and believe in myself now, and then do what I need to do to get to where I want to go. Okay, so that is what we need to know. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.